Hey there, I'm 𝐁𝐿 and welcome to a Modern Warfare tips and tricks video for my best AUG class. In this video, I'll be going over my favourite class for the AUG based on the experience I've had while grinding gold. I know there are people who have different opinions, though my channel is for beginners. First, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and then get straight into it. Before I get into this video, I just want to give a shout out and thanks to French Prince Gaming, Money D Gamer, Big Terminator, and Dogfish 2000. Be sure to check their channels out in the description. Now, this class is best for close and medium long ranges when used right. The first attachment is a muzzle, the Monolithic Suppressor. This type of suppressor quietens shots and hides them on the compass, while slightly boosting damage range. Your ADS speed and walk steadiness is lowered, but the class isn't made for rushing. This attachment helps in most situations, keeping you less noticeable when firing. The second attachment is an optic, the GI Mini Reflex. Now, you can use any close range optic, however, I personally prefer the Mini Reflex. It just looks nicer when aiming and gives you more precise shooting. I use this because I don't like the iron sights on guns like this, and I would recommend beginners to use reflex sights over iron sights to help with accuracy. Again, this is an attachment that lowers ADS speed. As I mentioned earlier, this class is not for rushing, but for a slower approach. The third attachment is a stock, the Forged CQB comb. I choose this over the other two stocks because it gives ADS speed. Even though it's not for rushing, I run the Forged to increase ADS speed back up. Your aiming stability is lowered, but the later attachment counters that. The fourth attachment is an ammunition, the 5.556 NATO 30 round max. This one should always be on the AUG because it becomes unstoppable in most situations. The damage output and damage range are increased, which is awesome. I have to be honest though, in my experience it does greatly affect your aiming and recoil control. So it's best not to hold the trigger for too long, especially at long distances. One other thing is that it lowers your rate of fire due to the bigger rounds. So rushing isn't recommended for beginners. This class is best for pre-aiming at every corner, door and window, getting the upper hand over the opponent. The fifth and final attachment is an Underbarrel, the Ranger Foregrip. If you've used the AUG before, then you might know what the recoil is like, not the greatest. So I use a Underbarrel attachment to help with recoil control. I've used and tried all 5 of the Underbarrels, and the Ranger Foregrip has worked best for me over the others. It gives recoil control, as I said before, while also giving some aim stability. Like I mentioned earlier, this attachment counters the cons of the class. ADS speed and walking steadiness are lowered, however you can eliminate that if you only engage enemies while already pre-aimed and avoid walking too much while aimed. That's the attachments, here's a quick rundown. Now moving on with the rest of the class. The secondary weapon I use and recommend is the M19 pistol. You can go with any pistol, but I'll explain why I use this one. It's best for fire rate and speed, because I rarely use my secondaries on most classes unless I'm using a launcher. It's for a last resort when you don't have time to reload, as you can see here in the video. Now the perks I use are for stealth and unlimited ammo. The first perk is Scavenger. I use Scavenger because it's been great in just about every Call of Duty game it's been in. It's simple. You get ammo resupplied from picking up the ammo bags from dead players. The only trick is being able to run over the bags without getting shot. Make sure you do it when it's safe to do so. The second perk is Restock. This one is to favour your equipment, being able to get both tacticals and lethals every 30 seconds after use. I like to use stuns and grenades a lot because they help when you need them, so being able to restock them is important. The third perk is Tune Up. This perk is pretty simple. It reduces the recharge rate of your field upgrades by 33%. I use this for this class because having your field upgrades faster is important for the playstyle. Now onto the lethal, which is C4. You can go with either frag, semtex or even thermite, but I prefer C4. Using C4 is great and my personal favourite for a lot of classes because of the control you have over it. From instant to delayed explosions, C4 can do it. It's great for sneaky kills because you can barely hear it when you throw it. It's also best for anti-camping, as you can see here. Finally is the tactical I use, the stun grenade. You could run flash or gas grenade, but I think the stun works best. I don't run stim because it's not a class for rushing. I use this tactical to know where the enemies are and stop them. You'll get a hit marker for exploding on them and it slows their movement and aiming. This is why I prefer over the flash, because flash is great, but the enemies can still move around normal while shooting, potentially killing you. The stun will stop them temporarily, giving you time to go in for the kill. Onto the Killstreaks. This is a passive-aggressive map controlling build-up. The first is UAV. You won't need counter UAV because you have a suppressor. As long as the enemies aren't running ghosts, then you'll see pings on your radar letting you know where they are, allowing you to build up more kills. It also helps your teammates, as they get the same effect, making it great for team game modes. The second is Cruise Missile, because it's a kill streak that you can sit back with. You don't need to rush into the action and it's great for getting multi-kills. The third one is one of my favourites, which is the VTOL jet. The VTOL is great because you place it to guard anywhere on the map, hunting everyone on the outside, which makes a good combo if you flush them out from the inside to trap them. The best spots are in the middle of the map or a spawn point. This kill streak can be a real game changer. If you're having trouble getting kill streaks, I've made a video on kill streak tips, be sure to check it out in the top right corner. Finally, onto the field upgrades. You can go with whatever you want, but I use dead silence. Because most people are using gaming headsets and it's easy to hear everyone, I recommend dead silence to move around to different points. It also helps with sneaking up on people and getting easy kills or getting away from a deadly situation. Being able to stay quieter and stealthier is what this class is all about. Okay, that's the end of my best AUG class. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you want to learn about better class setups, tips and tricks, kill streaks, unlocking camos, my road to Damascus, completing challenges, or ranking up and reaching officer rank, then leave a comment and let me know what you want to see. Also, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell to keep up to date. I upload every Saturday, so stay tuned for more tips and tricks on Modern Warfare. Thanks for watching, I'm 𝐶𝐠 𝐔𝐻𝐿, and I'll see you in the next one.